Hi everybody,
How you doing?
It's the Caribbean Luck family coming back
Hey
at you
guys.
again with another video. We got a little Caribbean Luck back there. Say hi.
Hi.
So this is going to be video number 2 in the Move into Florida vlogs that we're doing. So I'm going to come to you today and talk about the different type of moving types of ways you can move across state lines. So basically, during my research, I come up with 3 basically types of moving services that you're going to be able to get moving across state lines. The first type is going to be basically your full service mover. Full service movers are going to come in. They're going to pack your stuff for you. They're going to have boxes. They're going to cover your furniture, put it all on the truck for you, and ship it across state lines. The problem with full service types of moves is they're going to put your stuff basically on a semi truck or freight type of container and ship it with other people's stuff across state lines. It can take up to 3 weeks to get your stuff. If you're going to wait that long, you got to have plans in effect. When you move to the different state, how are you gonna live without your stuff? If you have plans or somebody you can live with when you get down there, that's gonna be fine. But if you don't, just keep in mind that you're not gonna have your items right away, and they're gonna be more expensive. We've been quoted basically about $2,500 at the lowest, all the way up to $10,000 for just a 1,200-mile move for 3 bedrooms, basically. Also, you got to be careful with the reviews on a lot of these movers. I've come across a lot of moving companies that have basically had very bad reviews where they've kept your stuff hostage. They've upped the price of the quote they gave you once they got your items on the trucks. And so I'm a little bit worried about some of those moving companies. So please be careful with that. Also, when you're online and you're looking for a full service moving company, be careful about putting your number into these sites that says we'll give you quotes right away, because what they're going to do is they're going to auto send your phone number to all these different shipping companies, and some of them are going to be pretty shisty. And so you're going to have your phone blowing up, 1-800 numbers coming in left and right. Your info has just been blasted out in the universe, and you don't want that. If you're going to do a full service moving company, make sure you go online, find a shipping company you want to use, look at the reviews, check the Better Business Bureau for their grade, and make sure they have a reputable company before you trust them with your items. Any reputable moving company is going to come to your house, see how much you have, and then give you a quote based on what you're going to be taking with you. Also be mindful that you do probably want to downsize the things that you have before you start moving. Yeah. You don't want to take all this stuff across state lines. And if you're doing what we're doing, starting over, having this, this big life change, then you don't want to take a whole bunch of old stuff anyway. Just try to sell off as much as you can, make your move as light as you can, and then get your moving quote. Second kind of way you can move your items would be the shipping container method. You have companies like UPack and Pods that you can they'll bring a container to your house, and you can pack the stuff on there as long as you want, usually up to 30 days, I think, and then pack it when you feel like it, and they'll come back, pick it up, and ship it to your house. This method is going to be a little bit quicker. I think they take anywhere from like 5 to 7 days to get your items to you. But I have come across these. I mean, it's going to be less cost than full service movers, but they're not cheap at all. They been giving us quotes basically around $2,000 to move our stuff in a pod. But this is the catch: if you are in an urban area, any type of city, they may not bring the pods to your area because EMS won't let the pods sit on the street while you pack them, which I thought was pretty odd that Chicago wouldn't allow, EMS services wouldn't allow the pods to sit on the street, considering we have a lot of restoration going on in the neighborhoods, and you see like garbage being sitting out all the time in front of the houses because they're rehabbing.
It's like it's okay for garbage.
It's okay for garbage, but you can't have a packing pod.
Yeah, I thought it was strange as well.
Absolutely crazy. I don't understand it, but those are the rules. So in order to use those, you may have to transport your items to their storage facilities, which is going to be
Might
like
a
double
nice
the
little-
work.
Might be a nice little distance.
Yeah,
Not
distance
exactly
and
across
double the
street.
work. Why would you pack your stuff on a U-Haul, take it to the pod's place, pack it up again, and then you're just paying more money?
Yeah, that's
It really doesn't make sense.
no go with that.
She's playing with her toy. So, last thing you can do is do it yourself, which some people kind of cringe at. At first, we were saying the same thing, like, no, we don't want to do this ourselves. But this is really looking like the best option for us. And that would be like a U-Haul, your Penske, your budget. And you're basically going to rent a truck that's big enough for the items that you have. First recommendation, make sure you rent a truck that's bigger than what you have. The last thing you want to do is rent a truck and you don't have enough room to put all your stuff on there. Now you're trying to figure out what are you going to leave, what are you going to take. So rent a truck big enough to carry all your items, and that's easily done online. You can see your 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms. We're basically going to rent the biggest truck they have to take our stuff down. We want to make sure we have enough room for everything. These trucks you're going to be driving them yourself, packing them yourself. So you're going to have somebody to help you do it. You're going to have to pack up everything and drive it across state lines yourself. The good thing about this is when you arrive in the state, you got your stuff with you. You don't have to wait. There's no transportation involved other than you driving it yourself across state lines. You do have to be careful though, because going down to Florida like we are, you're going to be driving through some mountainous areas.
Yeah.
From what I've heard. And just want to make sure you're comfortable with the drive. Me and my husband, we're going to do it, and we're going to drive. I'm going to drive the car. He's going to drive the truck. Yeah. And we're just going to take a break and have fun. Do it in maybe 2-day move, maybe 3. It's gonna, we take a little rest in between. So we'll get it done. Mm-hmm. This method is actually going to be the best for us. It's going to cost us around $1,700 to do it. The one good thing I found out is that Penske has unlimited mileage, so we don't have to necessarily worry about the mileage on the truck. Yeah. U-Haul, not sure about that. I've been looked into it, and I think sometimes they may charge for mileage. Check that out before you get the truck. Another thing too, when you go get the truck, make sure you do a roundabout look at it. Make sure the wheels are good. Make sure the truck has no damage, because any way you bring it back, they're going to charge it to you. Other than that, those are the 3 methods you're going to use to move out of state.
And also go to a trucking facility, not one of their little satellite locations that individuals drop off a truck, because if they're simply dropping off a truck there, the inspection more than not is not conducted. All these things are crucial to you, very important to you. You go pick up the truck from one of those little satellite stations, you're on your own, guys.
Right.
Okay?
So this is... Open the door, sorry about the disturbance we got. Okay, so that's the end of the video. If you got any comments, please post them below. Like the video, thumbs up. And also, anybody who's made this drive from Chicago to Florida, please let us know down below. How was the drive? If you drove a truck, let us know how it was.
Let us know your pros and cons. We'll share them with others so that others can have a smoother transition with this process, because it's not easy, and I'm sure you know that, guys. It's not easy. It takes courage, planning, and all the above to do this. So by no means are we saying we know it all or got it all or anything else. So share with us your experience. We'll share it with others. That's how this thing works.
Absolutely. Pass it on, folks.
All right.
See you. Bye.